The house at the end of Ashcombe Lane had once been warm with laughter, the kind of place neighbors envied. Now it was silent, curtains drawn. A single lamp left in the hallway, its bulb burned out years ago. Every Sunday, Daniel returned. He mowed the lawn, dusted the mantel, and checked the locks. He told himself he was maintaining it for Eleanor's sake, so that, should she ever come back, it would be ready. But the truth was simpler and sadder. Daniel was waiting. Eleanor had disappeared on a rain-soaked November night, leaving behind her purse, her phone, even her wedding ring on the bathroom counter. Police dogs lost her scent at the corner of the street. No witnesses, no ransom notes, no body. The town whispered their theories, that she had drowned, that she had been kidnapped, that she had simply run away. But Daniel couldn't believe any of them. She loved him too much. Didn't she? On the 5th anniversary of her disappearance, a plain white envelope slid through his letterbox. No stamp, no return address. Just his name and Eleanor's looping handwriting. Daniel tore it open. I am sorry. I couldn't tell you the truth. Please forgive me. Do not look for me. His chest tightened. It was her. The curve of the E, the sharp angle of the Y. But the words made no sense. She was alive, yet she begged him not to search. Sleep became impossible. Each night he read the note until the ink blurred with tears. What had she been hiding? From him? From everyone? Daniel began combing through her belongings. He found receipts for late-night train rides, hidden cash folded into old novels, and an unfamiliar key at the bottom of her jewelry box. Then, in the attic, he discovered a false wall panel. Behind it sat a metal box. Inside, photographs of Eleanor with strangers. One, taken in a cafe he didn't recognize, showed her glancing nervously over her shoulder. Another, at a train station. On the back, a date. 11/10/XX. The night before, she vanished. Tucked beneath the photos was a letter, unsent. If you find this, it means they've come for me. I couldn't drag you into it. I wish I could explain. But if you love me, stop searching. Daniel's blood ran cold. He enlarged one of the photos at a print shop. The man beside Eleanor wore a dark coat, his face half turned. Daniel asked around, showing the photo to locals. Most shrugged. One old shopkeeper leaned closer and frowned. I've seen him, by the docks. Years ago, he wasn't the sort you'd forget. The word docks stirred a memory. Eleanor's train ticket to Dover. Dover had docks, ships, smuggling routes. Had Eleanor stumbled into something criminal? Or had she been running from them? One stormy night, a knock rattled Daniel's door. A tall man in a black overcoat stood on the porch, rain dripping from his brimmed hat. You should stop asking questions, the man said calmly, his voice low and steady. Some stories don't want to be told. Before Daniel could reply, the stranger turned and vanished into the night. Daniel's hands shook. He thought of the letters, the photos, the warning Eleanor had left. She had begged him to stop. Yet now he knew. Someone was still watching. At dawn, Daniel walked to the riverbank with the letters clenched in his fist. The current glimmered under the pale sky. He had a choice. Keep digging, and risk the same fate as Eleanor, or let her mystery drift away. Tears blurred his vision as he dropped the envelopes into the water. They bobbed once, twice, then sank into the depths. For the first time in years, Daniel wept not for hope, but for surrender. The cruelest suspense was not knowing whether Eleanor had chosen to leave him, or had been stolen by shadows he would never name. Years later, Daniel still kept the house. He never remarried. Neighbors whispered he had lost his mind, still waiting for a ghost. But sometimes, at dusk, he swore he heard a voice in the empty hall. Soft, urgent, and familiar. Daniel, forgive me. And though he would never know the truth, he always answered, I already have.